Motivators. So today, oh wait, first of all, I'm being a very bad YouTuber. Okay, hello, hi, if you're new here, hello. And if you're returning, thank you so much because I thought I scared you away. Just kidding. Anyways, hi, welcome to Motivate the Earth. We are a beauty news channel. We test out makeup. We talk about other things. If you love randomness, here you go. If you just like watching people put on makeup, talk about makeup and all that, definitely follow us, subscribe to us, go to our IG, interact with us. We love to interact with anybody following us or anybody who has the same passions as us. It's, you know, or if you don't, but we like, that's fine. We can still be friends. It doesn't matter. Today, we're going to be talking about Base Blue Cosmetics. Now, they are a brand that is fairly new. They are like trying to be sustainable and come up with cool concepts, collab with people or artists and stuff like that. I would definitely go follow or see what they're doing. Now, they gifted us, I believe this is a lip balm, a changing lip balm. I like that when I went on here, it gave me like what this was like themed around, which is a well, and it's shaped like a well. That's crazy to me, or I honestly don't know. It was at the beginning of the well. I have to look, but it says 01 well on there. The packaging is cardboard packaging. You can tell they put some thought into the packaging for it to be sustainable and eco-friendly. They also sent us an eyeshadow palette. This is called the Flower Eyeshadow and Blush Palette. Okay, this is cute. If you hear anything in the background, I'm so sorry. They're like doing construction. Please ignore them. This is pretty cool. I've never seen like pans or, right? Like, I don't know if you ever seen it. I haven't seen, only with the Base Blue, like pans that are shaped like cool flowers or like objects. I know I've seen different pans like diamonds, obviously circles, squares. That's cute. I think I haven't seen one that's like the pans are shaped into the art. This one like a bouquet. I need to go find some. Now that I'm thinking about it, I need to go find a different shaped pans for eyeshadow. Now it says this is the flower and eyeshadow palette. Okay, cool. Also on the palette, it does say it's made in the USA. I like that concept. This one also said made in the USA. It has a net weight. This one also has all the information of the ingredients, net weight. So I like that this is the well. When I looked at it, it did tell me well facts, especially a blue well and all of that, which I like. This is pretty cool. I think this was designed, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have some information if I can get that up, but this is, I actually like this. For some reason, I was expecting this to be a little bit bigger, but let me get my eyes, like the eye base put on so we can try this out. But let's try out this lip balm. I'm all trying to feel it. It's like, huh. Supposed to react to your pH. Oh, cool. Your pH on your lips and turn into that color. I wonder what color it's gonna be. So only 2 things to try, but I'm grateful and happy Base Blue decided to gift us and send, you know, makeup tests for us to try. We don't get too many. We don't. And here when I say we, I mean me and my sister. We're the ones that run this channel, the Instagram page, and all that. But we don't like to ask for anything like PR or anything like that, because we like to support too. And if they want, they can send us and we can take awesome professional pictures, and we do a lot of swatch pictures and stuff like that. So we were very like happy and grateful that they decided to send this to us, but you're gonna get our full opinion on what we think. So I'm gonna try this lip balm. The shape is kind of crazy to me. That is crazy. I'm trying to figure out if this is like the tail, or it kind of has those like lines of like the front part of their like Wells's face. But that is crazy shape. But anyways, It's like, you can feel those ridges. This is a lip balm. Let me just do it right here and see if it changes color. It does feel comfortable. Let me see. Okay, eyelids are already kind of like a light pink. A light pink. Do you see any change? I feel like I see a slight change. It's supposed to go to your pH balance and to a color that best suits you. And it's a good thing it's not like super, super pink because I hate super pink. I'm just putting a lot on there just to see if something happens, but you can feel like the little ridges on here. Not that that's a bad thing, but I just feel it. You know, I become obsessed. Once something feels soft on my lips, I like become obsessed. Slight smell, but it smells clean. I like that. Packaging, you can recycle. Here you go, cardboard packaging. I like that people, they're starting to do that. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I think I do. I'm going to have to do a comparison in this vid. Like, I think that looks pretty. Like, it gives me like a little flushed look. It definitely feels comfortable. Ooh, it feels so soft. Oh, I like that. Do you see a difference? I think I saw like a little slight pinkish to it, like a pink. I guess my pH balance is not turning it bright red, which is great, or like super pink. Okay, on to the next thing. All right, I am back. I have primer on my eyes. I didn't put a lot of like anything on my face. Funny thing is, I was sleepy in the morning, tried to answer my phone, dropped my heavy phone on my face, and I literally have a huge like bump. I don't know if you can see it, but it's starting to become purple. I've iced it, but it's like very sensitive, so I don't want to put so much on my face. But I put a little bit of the Ease Drop from Fenty Beauty. I love that. Put a little powder, that way we can try to test it on the face, because it does say it, because the palette does say that it's a blush palette and flower eyeshadow palette. And at the end, I will give all my thoughts and my opinions. I don't know what I'm going to do. I do see some, most have shimmer. There's only 3 mattes right here that I can see. So I do like the art. Packaging, you can definitely go recycle that. The palette does not have a mirror, so I'm going to be using a mirror from whatever palette I have. I just so happen to have my Jaclyn face palette. I wish it came with a palette. So let's see if we can just do an all shimmer look here. I'm going to go for the light shimmer. Looks like a little bit of a light gold. This one. I'm going to go into there. See if this brush. There's a little bit of kick up because of my fluffy brush, and I went a little bit ham in there. I am a bit heavy-handed. If you did not know. Okay, that shimmer is looking cute. Wish I had a little bit more shine to it. I'm gonna go in here next. Same brush that I wiped off on my pants. It's not picking that up. Let me try another. Let me try same shade. Same shade, different brush. It's there, but it's not fully there. Finger. So a more compacted brush, flat brush, not tapered. I would say I can go find mine right now, but I'd rather use my finger. I'll try to use this little brush. Okay. I like how that's looking. Let me see if the other shade that we first used in the beginning shows up a little bit better with my finger. Okay. Okay, it does. So definitely a compacted brush or your finger. Then with my finger, I'm gonna go for this With my finger, I'm gonna go for this one right here. And this is the thing about these palettes, they don't have names, just letting you know. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a pretty shade. Oh, I'm liking that mix of pink, gold. Oops. I should have put powder. I'll go in with this brush with the gold. Go in here. I do like how that looks now. I'll put that light pink there. I'll make sure there's no harsh edges. And that's a pretty light color, a light wash. Usually I do some crazy looks, but that's cute. Okay, let's try the other one. Let's try some of the mattes. Let me find a compacted brush though. So I found a smaller, like real firm brush right here. I'm gonna go in for this blue on this eye. So, okay, this is better. Get my shape going here, then go in with a little bit more eyeshadow. Press and blend, that's what I'm doing. Just blending away. Same brush that I'm wiping off on my pants. I'm gonna get, like red and blue go together. I'm gonna get this shade that's matte. So all three in the middle are matte. I'll do that. And I'll brush this around the blue shade. Red and blue make what, guys? I sound like my art teacher. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of the blue shade. Oh, again, wipe off your brush. Compact that a little bit more. Okay. I really need to do my eyebrows. Go so fast. I like to thread mine, and the person I use, which is my friend, she has her own business. Oh, she moved and she has somebody else in charge, and I'm just like, I don't know, right? Like it's hard for you to trust someone else with like your lashes or your eyebrows. Okay. Let's see what shimmers to use. I'm gonna use that blue shimmer. I'm gonna use it with my finger. Usually I spray my brush to get that shimmering stuck on there, but let me see how it is with your finger. Oh, that's pretty. Now, I actually like the way it shimmers like that. Let's see what happens if I use a wet brush. So I'm spraying this brush I always use. Getting that same light blue shade we used before. So let's see what happens. Okay, it grabs it better. So I would say your finger and a wet brush. That's pretty. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Pretty. And then I think I want to go with that greenish shimmer. I wiped off my brush and I'm going to wet it again. And I'm gonna go in, so we went in with this one, and I'm gonna go in with this one in the inner corner see how that looks. There's a little bit of kick up. Okay, I do like that shimmer. That green, I think I'm gonna drag it a little bit more into my lower lash line. And since we got that red and blue, I'm gonna go for the purple shimmer. I'm gonna go in for this purple shimmer right here. And pack that to merge them. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, that's gorgeous. Okay, let me go ahead and put some liner and some mascara and give you my final thought. So I'm getting used out of these Scooby-Doo and Glamlight collab, the Bat Eyes and Mascara. These have been my new faves. I'm about to put that on, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I just like showing the process of putting on liner. I do take my time. I'm probably pretty slow, but you know what? It's okay to take your time, especially if you're like me and I hate having stuff out of place. It will bother me, okay? All day. So take your time. No worries. So right here, I realized, hello, it's a face palette. So I am putting some blush on because I almost forgot. And I'm going to tell you in a little bit what shade I used. And I love blush. So I put that blush like everywhere. Also take blush almost all the way up into my eyes, like super far up. I just feel like it gives a youthful look, and I love it. So, I mean, if you don't like it, you don't have to do it, but I will put blush everywhere if I could, like everywhere. I also used this shade I didn't get to use as blush. So here's the thing. Here's my final thoughts. I also went like a little crazy and did like a wingish kind of liner on the side. This looks just reminded me of like, I don't know, clouds and wings. I don't know, but I decided to do it. So which side did you like? Oh, let me go this way. Which side did you like? Here's the thing. I was putting on the blush and I'm like, okay, I have this, it's actually a setting. Okay, so when I was putting blush, this is actually a setting brush from RT, but I use it as a blush. Like if the pans are small, because my pan, like, this is like the blush ideally I use because my blushes. This is also not a blush brush, but I use it anyways like that. This is the L23 from L'Oreal Los Angeles. I love this brush for my blush or to wipe away powder under my eyes. This picks up so well. It's really good. So like this kind of brush, like look at the comparison. This is huge. Like I feel like if you're gonna have a blush palette, maybe you can make the pans a little bit bigger, but I can understand that might not be cost effective, right? Like because of the shapes you have to do in the imprints. But this brush right here actually puts on blush well, and this is just a setting brush from RT, so I had no problems. Look at that. It does perfectly in there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's perfect. So I use that blush, the blush, that color for blush. Like, look, I love it. It's pretty. It's pretty. The shades are beautiful, I think. The only slight little thing I would say is that they are, since you have those imprints, they are kind of hard in the pan, just a little bit. So you have to have a compacted brush to get even the shimmers and stuff like that off. That's the only thing, is maybe less compacted and hard, right? But the overall concept, the art, I think is beautiful. This reminds me of like a Mother's Day gift because of the cute roses. Like, I don't know, it's just so, this flower thing, it's just so beautiful to look at. I'm actually glad that the shades worked. It's beautiful. I think this is about around $40 palette. I can understand if they put all these pans and time and effort. The shades, like I said, not the best, or not the most. The shades are not the most pigmented I've had or easy to work with because they are so compact in there, but they are beautiful shades. Look at these looks. I think they came out really beautiful. What can I say? I think the concept, if I look this up, and this was done by an artist, because I read they like to collab with they like to collab and get like concepts from people. Like, that's pretty cool. Whoever came up with this concept, it's really beautiful. Now, do I wish that there was a mirror in here? Yes, but I have mirrors. Like, it doesn't bother me at all. And if you like a brand that this is made in the USA, and if you're reading their about, they like, you know, beautiful concepts and to become sustainable and things that they like to put their passion in. That's why I like that they don't launch all the time, like with new stuff, you know what I mean? Like constantly. So if you're interested in this, it actually is a pretty palette. Doesn't have a mirror, and I would say you need more compact brushes. Like I said, I really wish that the pans were a little bit bigger, because if you want a face palette or blush palette, I just feel it needs to be like a little bit bigger, but hey, it's up to you if you want to get this. I do think it's very beautiful to look at. I think Mother's Day, like, this would be a hit. Like, to give people like, here you go. It's for eyeshadow base. I think that's really pretty. Now, as for this, my lips feel like they're very hydrated because we're going to talk about this. I do like the packaging, that you can recycle this packaging. The concept, the well. I like how it made my lips feel. I've been wearing it since we were doing this little look. I like the shade that it turned to my lips. It feels great. It feels great. I would definitely buy this. You can tell if I really want something, I'm going to buy it for my family, right? I'm going to buy it for my sisters, stuff like that, because they always borrow my stuff. I really like this. I need this because my lips become really dry, especially now when it's getting cold. And then I do like to drink a whole lot of water. I do stay hydrated, but they still get like, come on, they look crusty sometimes, right? So I did like what I got sent. So I'll have all the information. I did like that. I'm glad that I like Base Blue. We tried their lippies before. Beautiful. I'll buy again. Lip balm sent this. These two items were sent gifted. I'm enjoying the lip balm. I do like the palette. It's a little subtle. Okay, subtle looks, but they're functional. They're functional. And I like this. I'm an artistic person, so like this kind of art concept gets me, you know, like that's pretty. Pans are unique. I like that. I like the feel of the palettes. I like that it can be recycled. So the palette, I think they need to work on how compact it is. I feel like I didn't get that much pigmentation. I had to try really hard. And if I had to buy anything, I would buy the lip balm. The palette, I feel like 42 is a lot when I can get a little bit more pigmentation out of other palettes. I think that's a whole compact issue. But I'm just giving my honest opinion. That doesn't mean I'm not going to buy anything from Base Blue ever again. I just think they need to work on like functionality of like how they compact it to fit a shape and how that pigment is going to come off on a brush or a finger. But a majority of people, I would think, use a brush. So it's just constructive feedback is I think the palette should have been a little bit more softer. That way pigment can be picked up. Oh, I didn't even notice that on the back it has the numbers like 1, 2, 3. They numbered the eyeshadows, so that's pretty cool. I didn't even know that. I was just going off the colors I was seeing. So if you do like this look and everything, and you like lips, I'm telling you, this is really soft. I love this lip balm. then I'm glad I showed you a new brand you probably never heard of, Face Blue. And all the information will be probably on the screen or down below. But thank you so much for joining us. Have a great, awesome day wherever you're at. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment your thoughts. We like to hear them. And we'll see you next time. Bye.